Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do topic 47, that is farm management principles. Farm management principles. There are several principles and it is important, asked couple of times in the previous year. So the first principle is, I will just describe every principle in brief. Principle of variable proportion of law or law of returns. Principle of variable proportions, or it is also called principle of law of returns. So in this principle, it helps us in deciding optimum amount of input, helps us in deciding optimum amount of input that needs to be applied for cultivation of a particular crop or enterprise, that needs to be applied for cultivation of particular crop or enterprise So what it says, that what optimum amount of input we will give so that we get optimum amount of production, hence equal or good amount of returns. So this is about principle of variable proportions. Now second is cost principle. Cost principle, P's principle, helps in planning and deciding cost of production, helps in planning and deciding cost of production. What cost will it take to the production of crops? Moving into third principle, that is principle of factor substitution. The third principle is principle of factor substitution, or least cost principle. Least cost principle, it helps in use of substitutes in agriculture. How can we use? Helps in the use of substitutes in agriculture. Example, substitution of fertilizers by farm yard manure. Fertilizer can be substituted by farm yard manure or organic manure, etc. So how we will use substitutes in agriculture? Fourth is law of equimarginal returns or limited capital. Law of equimarginal returns or limited capital. It is very important, asked couple of times in the previous years. So it says that, or you can say principle of equimarginal returns or principle of limited capital. So we all know that farmers have limited capital at their disposal. Farmers have limited capital, such as they have limited land, limited resources, and he has to use this money among cultivation of crops and other enterprises that are technically feasible for him. And this limited capital he need to use for the cultivation of crops that is highly feasible or highly suitable for his farm. the farmer has to make a choice of crops to be cultivated. He needs to make a choice of crops to be cultivated and allied enterprises to be undertaken, and also the area under selected crops and enterprises such that it would maximize the net revenue from. So here the farmers, in this limited capital, farmers has to choose the crops, which crops he has to grow, or allied enterprises such as forestry, horticulture, etc., honey, sericulture, poultry, etc., in such a way that it will maximize the net revenue, maximize the net revenue. Hence, this principle states that resources should be used in crops and enterprises. Resources should be used in such a way opportunity cost principle, or principle of opportunity cost. Fifth is principle of opportunity cost. So he suggests that we all know, as we have seen in marginal returns, that the farm resources are always limited, and then one alternative use of the resources, and there is more than one alternative, use of resources. So when you use this alternative in one enterprise, suppose in one crop, so it is foregone. This is not been now cannot be used in another enterprise or another crop, because it has been used in one. So the opportunity cost is the value for next best alternative foregone. It is the value for next best alternative foregone, that has gone. Therefore, the value of one enterprise sacrificed is the cost of producing another enterprise. So value of one enterprise that is sacrificed for producing another enterprise, So here the alternative should be used in such a way that it has been used in that enterprise which can give its maximum return. So it should be the best alternative. Okay, the alternative should be used in that crop, because we have many crops and alternative can be used in one, so it has to be used in best crop. So that is the principle of opportunity cost. Moving on to the last principle, that is number 6, principle of combining enterprises. So here we combine many enterprises to get maximum results or maximum profits, and for combining the products it is better to know their relationship. Before combining we should note their relationship. If their relationship is good, then we will get highest returns. So this is principle of combining enterprises. Hope you all get these principles, very important principles for UPSC point of view. So that's all for the today's session. For any queries, do comment. If you like it, please press the like button. Do share and subscribe. Have a nice day. Thank you.